Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it. So, hope you're staying warm out there. I know there was a cold front. I experienced it myself. -4 is no joke. At 1:30 in the morning, your toesies get cold. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because they're showing me a story time here. I feel like the main message here is about a female that passed on here. A lot of female this week so far. But it's like divvy it up properly, like the money. I do feel that she comes from wealth, okay? She has a decent amount. I feel like she worked hard, or she could have inherited some money, but regardless, there's some money. There's some bank here. And I feel that she wants to make sure that it's evenly divided. Now, there could be 2 adult children here that is going to receive this, but I feel like that's the message that she really wants to focus on here. Now, I giggle is because I always used to say, I joked around all the time with my dad. It didn't matter. My mouth is just free willy, you know. It just spurs out. So, and I have a sense of humor, especially towards my dad. Once I moved out of the house, it was a different story when I lived there. You know, you had to behave. But yeah, he would go and get at least another car. He liked Toyota. I don't know what the name. Highlander, Toyota Highlander. He leased like 3 of them. He got into the whole leasing things. I don't know. It's probably, I don't know how that man's mind thinks anymore. But definitely, but yeah, every time that he would get a new one every 6 months, you know, or a year even, I'd look at him or I talk to him on the phone and I go, Dad, stop spending my inheritance. God forgive me. And anyway, so, but yeah, he was still alive buying these Toyotas. Shout out to Toyota. We have one too. But yeah, so, but yeah, and he would fire back every time with the same saying, you know, it was just on auto repeat here, between us. And he goes, in the state of Pennsylvania, you're only entitled to $1. That's what he would say. And when he did pass, God love him, I do miss him. But yeah, and the laughter. But yeah, I was so nervous. I was only going to get $1. Because he was so set in it. But yeah, I did not. So, but anyway, I appreciate it. But yeah, so with that being said, make sure that it's evenly divided here, okay, for whomever this is meant for. She doesn't want fights, okay, over this money. But yeah. There could be somebody in the family that's going to want more or fight about it. You know, you got an extra penny, you know. Now there's talk of pennies not existing. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so definitely, I feel like they're going to kind of try. I did hear Gemini, so they could be a Gemini here, but regardless, I feel that they're going to try to get more from you in regards to this inheritance. Sorry for the story time, but man, those story times make me laugh sometimes. I don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm happy over here. Just don't fight, you know, kind of thing. But yeah. Something about a lawyer, don't get a lawyer. My dad was the same way. This is a female talking, so I know it's not my dad. But definitely, yeah. Just get along. You just get along. So obviously with all these things, I'm feeling that, you know, they don't have the brother and the sister. I feel that it's a brother and sister. They just don't get along, you know. And worried that one's going to scam the other kind of energy here. You know, a lot of tension here. But just get along. Just come together, is what she's saying. Okay, I think we're going to move past this now. All right. I literally heard, if you don't get along, I'm going to give it all just to the lawyer. I'm gonna make it so. But yeah, something that these two adult kids don't want is to go to the lawyer here. So, but yeah, she just had one last thing to say about that. Apparently, she's definitely at peace. She's surrounded by loving people. Oh, I love that. Family, friends, everybody's like, can I get you a cup of tea? You know, or can I do something for you? They're always offering. You got a lot of pages, a lot of communication. You know, there's no ill will, there's no anger. More pages here. People are consoling people. I feel like she's given like a description of what all's going on the other side. This isn't just for her, but what she's viewing, what she's seeing on the other side. Consoling of realizing that they have passed, you know, other people that have passed on the other side or have been upset over this, and she's kind of like consoling them. With that being said, she could be kind of, you know, I just feel like very motherly, very caring here. Never had a bad day kind of energy. Always that wonderful full cup of tea, you know. Always like happy, you know, positive energy. And that's the way that it is. But it breaks her heart. Even here on Earth, I feel she was the same way. Most times they do, you know, they mirror, you know, what they are here on Earth is exactly what they are on the other side too. But there's upcoming decisions to kind of calm people's minds here, you know. Things are going to get better. I literally heard that. Like she's like you know, I almost feel like she's going to have like a job over on the other side. Now, when I say job, I do believe that a spirit can get a job, okay? But it's not like they get paid every week or bi-week, you know? There's no such thing as money on the other side, you know? But there's also no such thing as stress on the other side. But emotions do count. I do see this here. But it's basically, she's going to be kind of like a counselor, you know, greeting people, helping people adjust. I literally heard adjust with their emotions here. I literally heard one of you guys saying, that is so her. That is so her. If you decide to put the house up for sale, just know that it's too premature. It could be 2025 by the, oh my God, what year am I in now? 2026, sorry. I'm a little behind the times, apparently. I like to go back to the 70s, actually. But yeah, so definitely it could be another year here with that Fool card. But yeah, it's not the right time. Like, it's not I don't even know what's going on with the market, with the housing market here. So maybe she's giving her words of advice, just following what she's saying. But definitely, money-wise, you might want to hold off for another year with selling her house. But it will be successful then. And I feel that, yeah, there's going to be more money involved. Now, that's not financial advice. Please go by somebody professional. But that's what I'm hearing, you know. But I can't really give that type of advice. So just take it with a grain of salt. If it helps, it helps. I feel like she ran into, I literally heard an aunt. So it could be like her sister or her actual aunt here, but there's a female energy that she ran into on the other side, and it was frustrating. It's like, you want to throw hands? You know, kind of thing. Initially when she first showed up, but everything ran smoothly. You got to understand on the other side, there's no ill will. There's no hatred. There's love. There's lots and lots of love. And you can see that with the Knight of Cups. It's long-lasting love here, but there was a little bit of worry. Now, they could have had an argument, you know, back in the day, and it kind of, you know, prolonged longer than it should have here. But I feel that they worked it all out. It's all good. Everything's at peace here. So, but that was funny. She's like, throw the hands kind of energy here. God. I literally feel God here is seeing how strong she is, strong-willed here, and how loving and compatible she is with caring words, advice. So I feel that, yeah, I do feel that she has a it's the right position for her. Absolutely. You got the Ace of Cups, the Justice, and the Ace of Wands. Right time, to treat people fairly. There it is. Clarified the Justice with the Empress. A lot of Libra energy, so she could have been a Libra here. With that Justice and the Empress does both represent Libra here, but that's like that caring motherly energy here. She could be talking to even children here as well to get them passed, but it's very noted here that the way that she is here or there on the other side, she was like that here as well on the earth. And I feel that she doesn't stop. She never stops caring, and she always has the greatest advice. This is the energy I'm picking up. People, I'm a triple Libra, actually. My sun, moon, and rising are all Libra, and people have told me that I give the best advice. I don't know about that, but I do like to talk. But that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. This is a positive. When I giggle, or when I giggle like out of the blue because they show me like a story that was funny in my past, I laugh, I don't like life to be too serious. Now, there are things out there that you have to be serious about, obviously. And I know that this topic is not a laughing matter for some. And I get that. But I just want you to know that it's nothing intentional. It's nothing to be harsh with. I'm not making fun of anybody or what have you. I'm just that type of personality. So to kind of lighten the mood, kind of energy, and give those loving messages out to those who do need them. And that's what my job is. And that's what I have, guys. I really hope that this helps. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Smashing that like button. It definitely helps out with my channel. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.